Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Xcuses podcast. My name is Kenyon. Appreciate you tuning in. And as you could tell by today's episode title, I've got a hair at my ass here, full of a little bit of fire. I'm ready to go. And you know what? This podcast, as much as I'm going to be bringing it, this is for my own benefit too, because if I'm not listening to what I talk about here on the podcast and I'm not implementing and listening to my own advice, I'm going to be a fraud. So this podcast episode is going to be just as much for me as it is for you guys listening out there. And you know what? We're all guilty of what I'm going to be talking about here, and that is that we are full of shit. And what do I mean by that? We're full of shit if we think that we are doing enough. We're full of shit if we think we're doing great. We're full of shit if we are selling ourselves short on our capabilities. And we need a reality check every now and again. We need to take a step back and think about the things that we think we're doing good in and keep our foot on the accelerator in those areas, while also keeping an eye out for the areas that we're falling short in. And not kidding ourselves when we look at those areas where we're falling short. We need to have a radical open-mindedness, as Ray Dalio points out in his book Principles, about where we can improve in our lives and how we can improve. So that's what I want to talk about here today on the show, is that we really need to have a reality check every now and again. We really need to take a step back and stop listening to everyone who is telling us that, oh, you're doing enough. You should take some time off. You shouldn't work so hard. Don't you have enough money? You know, we're going to be full of shit if we listen to people like that. And some of those people might be some of our closest relatives, our wives, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters. And they're coming from a place of love. Don't get me wrong. But you know what? They don't understand, at least to the degree in your mind, about what you're going after. And if you're listening to a podcast like this, I'm sure that you want more, that you want to have the life that you dream about. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's okay to give yourself some props every now and again, but it becomes dangerous if you give yourself props and then you stop. You need to say, yeah, great job. Let's keep going, though. There's more to be had. I can do one more rep. I can earn a few more dollars. I can work an extra hour. Don't stop because you feel like you're doing great. You know, I caught myself doing this a little bit here recently, and that's, like I said, why I wanted to put out this episode, because I started to hit the coast button, the cruise control. I started to back off of the things that were going well, and the things that are going well need to keep going well. You can glance in the rearview mirror every now and again while keeping your foot on the accelerator pedal. You can keep an eye on those things that are starting to lag behind, the things where you're falling short on. So that's really what I wanted to accomplish here with today's episode. I know I put together typically practical episodes with some tips, tricks that you can implement. But today I just wanted to light a little fire under you guys' asses, because that's what I needed here recently. And you know what? I'm going to listen to this episode probably pretty frequently. So I'm going to probably add this to my own personal playlist and maybe use this to get myself amped up before I go to the gym or many different situations. Anyways, hope this has been motivational to you guys. You know, that I'm big on discipline, but every now and again you need to inject a little bit of just pure motivation every now and again just to keep yourself going. And, you know, guys, I'll leave it there. Just stop looking at life through rose-colored glasses. Stop filling your guys' tanks full of shit. Fill it full of reality, and give yourself a good, hard, cold reality check every now and again, and really take an open-minded look at where you're at. And also, I encourage you to surround yourself with people who are going to call you on your bullshit as well. And we have a couple of resources to do just that here at Xcuses. First is you can join our closed Facebook group over at facebook.com/groups/Xcuses. We have close to 450 members there now. It's a growing group that has some great conversations about the very topics that you hear us talk about here on the podcast. And we also have some opportunities for you to take it to an even higher level. We have a closed mastermind group, the Infinite Results Mastermind group. You can apply for that at kenyonzitska.com/results, or you can send me a direct email at kenyon.zitska@gmail.com. I can get you going that way as well. And my email is spelled kenyon.zitzka@gmail.com. And also, if you need that supreme level of accountability and need that personalized touch to get yourself to the next level and get the success that you want to have in life, I do have a few openings available in my discipline coaching program. And as a matter of fact, when this is being recorded, May 2018. Coming up to our 1-year anniversary here on the show, and I want to celebrate that a little bit by offering some deeply discounted slots in my discipline coaching program. I only have 5 available, so the first 5 people that hit me up will get a chance to take advantage of that. And you can apply for that program at kenyonzitska.com/discipline, or also send me an email. And also, before I sign off, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts at. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next episode.